All right, how's it going, everybody? Here's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna be repairing a floor inside of a 53-foot dry van commercial trailer. So this is what we're gonna be repairing today. As you can see, there's a metal patch here where there's a hole in the floor. And we're gonna go ahead and take this piece out and replace it with a new piece of board. So stay tuned. I'm gonna start by ripping out that patch. All right, there's the patch, ripped it up, and there you go. Floor looks pretty nasty, huh? It's a 2003 trailer, so all those years of forklifts coming in and out of here, you know, zero fucks about the equipment. That's what happens. So looks like I'm gonna have to replace 2 boards. I'll probably cut this one. See, this is the 1 board, 2 board. I'll probably cut this one about here, and then do it around right there, do a big old section. And this one as well, but see, now I'm gonna have to, this one has just been replaced. It's not too old, but I'm gonna have to cut a little bit off because there's an I-beam under here, and you have to get the lip of your new piece of that I-beam, otherwise it's not gonna hold. So we get to cutting with those. All right, there it is, got that one ripped out. This is the old plank. Just a matter of cleaning out these little screws. There's little star screws in here holding all of them. You gotta clean them out, hit them with an impact because they're pretty rusty. Cut your piece where you want it to be cut. This one I didn't have to cut it out. Usually I have to get a saw and like saw here and saw up here just so that you can break a piece out. But this one, as you can see, this board was replaced. That board was replaced. So this section was already cut. And see, this section is gonna be pretty decent to replace because you see half of each board needs to be on the I-beams underneath. At least half, because if you just put the board here on this one, let's say, and then you have the board finishing here and not on the I-beam, the second the forklift hits right here, it's gonna cave right in. Doesn't matter how new the piece is. So see, this one's not enough. So I'm gonna hit this with a saw so that there's a little bit more similar to that of the wood resting on the I-beam. I said there wasn't enough resting on it. That's probably why it ripped in that corner in the first place, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead and it. You do it my way, it's definitely going to be dangerous, but it's efficient. Oh, let's see what that gets us. Woo-hoo. Oh, there you go. We got a screw. All right, well, you see I got this up, started pulling this one, this one, we're moving, and look what happened, cracked the one next to it. That's something I noticed is kind of an issue when you're doing jobs on these trailers, is replacing one plank can very easily turn into replacing a section because you just, pulling them up and they stress each other because they're tongue and grooved in there. So you got to kind of get it out without ripping the one next to it, which is sometimes just not practical. So I guess we're going to be doing that one and this one all the way up now. Well, I guess it's not bad, right? Fix it up. We got the wood, so. All right, see, we got that whole section out. Now we just got to really clean up these corners here to help everything lay right. Debating if I should change that one piece or just leave it. Might as well change it, huh? Probably rip that one out, but go ahead and finish cleaning up these corners and we'll get back to it. Here's our boards that we're cutting. Big, 1.25 inch thick oak pressure treated board. May just look like an ordinary piece of wood, but they're not. They're about $200 per 12-foot board. So these things are pretty pricey. And it's the only ones you can use for these trailer floors, because you might think that normal wood would work. It won't. I've put normal wood before and it just freaking, the second those forklifts step on it or roll over it, it just cracks. So we're gonna cut 2 pieces out of this, and these are gonna be our next victims. Okay, now I'm under the truck. This is gonna be how you get the hole, or mark the holes to try and drill some of the screws back in. Just get a little drill bit or a little marker, find the holes underneath the I-beams underneath the trailer, mark them, and then go inside, flip it over, start drilling. All right, almost finished with the trailer, guys. This is the second piece. First piece is in. I have to cut this second piece because, like I said, like they come tongue and groove. So I gotta cut this little tongue off because, of course, the other tongue is existing on the old one. So we gotta cut this to make it fit. So I'm gonna cut that off and it should drop right in. All right, there we have it. Floors are in, they're flush, they're smooth, cuts are good. Now we're just gonna find some holes for this one, screw that one down, and then we gotta fill in these corners with silicone. And that's about it. Now we got 2 new planks, nice and tight. Good for another couple loads. All right, here is the final result. 2 new floors in, sealed up, some heavy duty weatherproof stretch, silicone adhesive just to kind of seal the corners. Boards are nice and tight. I just put a little bit of the extra spread over some of the cracking areas. Just, that didn't have to be done. This was the main job here. But all sealed up, solid, screwed in. And look at that, got 2 new planks there. Trailer's good for another couple loads at least, huh? All right, well, I've been at it all day, finished up, looks good, it's solid. So, I mean, if you want to repair your own trailer, if you're a driver or you're a guy who does roadside service or anything like that, and you know, thought about trying this, that's pretty much how it would get done. There's no scientific way to do it. It's just a matter of having tools and, you know, just prying and cutting and just making it go, and that's all there is to it. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you liked the video, and more content to come. Thanks for watching.